Hello, and welcome back to the Language Card Games video series. I'm Matthew Boyle, founder of LanguageCardGames.com, How Gamers Learn Languages. And in today's episode, I would like to introduce myself, as well as the purpose and format of this series. So first off, a little about me. I grew up playing card games. That was one of my favorite hobbies, though I certainly wouldn't describe myself as a hardcore gamer, but more of a casual gamer. I like to play poker with my family and trading card games with my friends, and there was also a short stint where I used to collect sports cards. And as a young teenager, I started dabbling in making my own card games and board games. Fast forward to university, I decided to become a teacher, and when I graduated, I moved to China to teach English. Not long after that, my interest for making card games came roaring back because I realized it was a unique and powerful way to help my friends, my students, and myself learn Chinese and English together. So I released my first card game. It was called Chinese Champions in 2016. And since that time, I also released Other Tongue, Chinese Champions 2, Fighting Flashcards, and now I'm working on the second edition of Other Tongue. So my goal is to expand your conception of what card games can do to help you learn languages better, faster, and more organically. If you're a teacher, I intend to give you some ideas for games that you can use in your classroom. If you're a student of languages or thinking of starting to learn a new language, I intend to break down what might seem like a monumental task for you into easy and fun practical steps that we can do with cards and games. And if you are a gamer, I intend to show you that there are language learning card games out there, which are as exciting and as challenging as the other kinds of games that you already play every day for other reasons. To my knowledge, there does not exist another video channel, video series, or website singularly devoted to the dissemination and popularization of language learning card games content. This could very well be the first and only one. So if you like gaming and if you like learning languages, you are in for a treat. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can find your way back to this content later. So in this series, we will talk about the purpose of language card games, how to plan a weekly schedule using them. We'll talk about some of their disadvantages and some practical daily study habits we can employ, like the Lightner box and fighting flashcards. I also want to share with you some of my personal study habits along the way. As for the format of this series, this one will include 10 episodes, I think, and I'll try to keep each episode under around 5 or 6 minutes because I don't like to ramble and I know that you are busy people. So I hope you'll be able to easily digest 1 or 2 of these episodes per day, perhaps on your way to work, on your way to school, or maybe before you begin a study session to give yourself a little inspiration. I will also put them in a playlist, so if you like, you can listen to them all at once, which should take about an hour. Alright, that's it for this episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you and other like-minded people can find your way back to my latest and greatest content. You also can head over to LanguageCardGames.com to buy a game, support what I do, and start playing your way to language learning success today. Without further ado, let's jump into the first proper video series, a definition of language card games and a survey of some of the language card games that are out there. Cheers, guys, and thanks for watching.